You know, the U.S. is like that one friend who has to borrow your favorite sweater and then promise to give it back. See me. AF. I actually made this myself on my iPad. Take a lot of pride in it. Quite frankly, I wouldn't even give it to my partner. But let's just hypothetically say I did. The man show up to the next party. Yes, sir. It hurts so good. Freshly dust stepping on their neck, ain't it? Flexing in your gear. Yeah. But let me give you a quick history lesson. Back in the early 90s, when Uncle Sam told Gorbachev, the Soviet Union Santa Claus, that NATO wouldn't step an inch further east if Germany could just be a happy family. We are family. Remember those times? Yeah, but it didn't go down like that. Fast forward, we got NATO's expansion turned into a full-blown out fashion show, strutting its way East Europe like its own runway. Then there's the Clinton administration, playing the role of the cool-ass uncle, inviting everybody into the club without consulting the original members. You know, Russia initially was cool with it, like, you know what, whatever. Until the U.S. decided to throw a bombing party in Serbia, which is basically like throwing a rock at the Russia's house window and then acting surprised when they mad. Fast forward to Putin, who actually started off all pro-Europe, like he wanted to join the NATO band. Until the U.S. was like, let's install some missiles right next door. That's like inviting someone over to your barbecue and then setting up the fireworks show aimed at their backyard. And let's not forget about Ukraine here. You know, the U.S. was doing the Birdman hand rub. Hey, playboy, let's have a cool here, shall we? Turning the country into a geopolitical playground. Putin, for the longest, though, been saying, man, come on, y'all. Can't we have some type of deal? Can we talk about this? Offering peace treaties, deals, you name it. But the U.S. is like that one guy in the club who refuses to go home, insisting that the party goes on. But let me give you a couple key detailed takeaways before we go. Back in 1990, NATO had a promise that James Baker assured that Gorbachev that NATO would not expand eastward if Germany was to unify. But that promise was not honored. Then we had the Clinton administration come in, right, and create this NATO expansion back in 1994, which actually didn't take place until 1999 with the Czech Republic, Poland, and Hungary. And despite Russia indifference, right? And then in 1999, we had NATO bombing of Serbia, which kind of pissed Russia off. They was very displeased with this. But remember, initially, when Putin came in, he was actually pro-Europe and was thinking about joining the NATO membership. But then we had the post-actions of 9/11, where the U.S. withdrew the anti-ballistic missile treaty back in 2002, followed by the installations of missile systems in East Europe. Remember, they put them right next door in their backyard. So we had Ukraine. They wanted neutrality. Ukraine actually aimed for neutrality in 2010 under President Yukovic. But what happened? We had 2014, the U.S. backed a coup led by a pro-Western government, promoting the pushing and promoting for Europe to Russians to have this reaction, right? Despite the protests from Russians, U.S. aimed for an open door policy for NATO enlargement, rejecting Putin in 2021 security proposal. So it ain't like Putin just woke up and was a madman. The U.S. been poking the bear over and over and over and over. And so then we had the start of this conflict that we are now experiencing today, all right? With special military operations began after failed negotiations, with Zelensky later offerings of neutrality, but Western support encouraged it to continue. So now we fast forward, and today we got headlines saying Biden authorized Ukraine to use U.S. supply long-range missiles for a deeper strike in Russia. We got the Time magazine stating the same thing. Biden authorized Ukraine to use U.S. supply long-range missiles against Russia. We go to the New York Post. Biden lets Ukraine use U.S. long-range missiles to hit deep inside Russia weeks before Trump take office. And a lot of people want to say, oh, you heard Biden? He said he's going to do a peaceful transition, unlike Trump. This don't seem peaceful to me. This don't seem like a peaceful transition to me. It seems like Biden trying to literally go out with a bang. Literally. If y'all gonna state your coup against me, we going out with a bang. They couldn't cheat the election. We have the old establishment in power losing a lot of power. So of course they're gonna go out with a bang. But to be honest, I don't feel like they losing a lot of power. Now looking at the political scope of what Trump is doing. Yes, he's putting in a lot of disruptors, but a lot of those people are, funny, weary. I would have to question them. But back to this, they going literally out with a bang. And then we go to the next day of November 20th, and we got headlines: Ukraine fired long-range Storm Shadow missiles into Russia for the first time. And then we have Russia retaliating. Russia launched intercontinental ballistic missiles during attack on Ukraine, Kyiv says, right? And then Russia threatens to attack, and this is today, November 21st. Russia threatens to attack new U.S. base in Poland with advanced weapons. And people talking about, oh, no, it won't be no World War III. We'll be all right. No. Why is there not more talk about this on the left? Why are we so pro poking the bear of Russia? And Russia been trying to have treaty and peace deals and offers and ceasefires time after time. But we have Russia continually pushing us into World War III. Then these neocons and these warmongering people, bro, they are sick in the head, bro. And they're going to do anything and everything to enrich their party. And in their pockets, my bad. And this ain't just happened now. This been planned, whether they was going to win the election or not. And this is why I have trouble believing that, Kamala Harris was going to be any difference from Joe Biden. Remember, they flew this man in on a Air Force C-17 plane, the Biden and the Harris administration, to meet Pennsylvania governor, right? Look at him shaking hands. Let me enlarge this. What type of BS is this? And this is during the campaign season. Why is Zelensky flying on our airplanes coming to meet a governor of Pennsylvania? I tell you why. Because they wanted this man to come and sign bombs. Literally, you see this picture right here of this man, happy, smiling, signing and putting. This is disgusting, bro. What are these bombs made to do? Destroy and delete people and things. Look at all of these warmongering, hungry, corrupted politicians. Oh my goodness, this is sad, bro. You had Zelensky coming over to the U.S. to sign these bombs, bro, that's going to take innocent lives. Look. Why do we have the governor, Josh Shapiro, signing bombs in Pennsylvania? Look at this nasty. This is absolutely disgusting. And this just tells me this was been planned. This was posted back in September 23rd. So it don't surprise me when we have headlines like this, like, oh, Biden lets Ukraine use long-range missiles. It don't surprise me because ultimately, I know it's not Biden in charge. You telling me I'm supposed to believe this man right here? That don't look like he even know where he at. Authorize Zelensky to go and bomb Russia? I supposed to believe that? Man, these people want World War III. They don't care about the American people. We have to find a way to get these people out of office. These are war criminals. These people do not mean the American people no good. And it's only going to get worse if we as the American people don't stand up and denounce and refute this nonsense. We cannot allow them to continuously hypnotize us and tell us, oh, yeah, we got to stand with Ukraine, this, that, and the third. No, this has been in the play. I gave you the history of this. So when I brought this to your attention right here, of today's headline of what's going on between Russia and Ukraine, you don't continue to think, oh, Putin is just some big bad wolf or big bad bear that just wanted to blow Ukraine off the map. No. You talk to the average person, they don't even know the history. I was talking to somebody yesterday and they told me a complete lie because I said, you know what? I don't like the sound of this. Let me go do my own research. And what today I explained to you is what actually happened. Putin ain't just come in here and was wanting to take over Ukraine. No, there was a promise that was put in place. He actually wanted to join NATO, but we had the continual interference of the U.S. to poke the bear. So you be the judge. You guys let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Now that you know the history, tell me what you think. You are me. I'm you. We're one of the same. Like the video, comment on the video, share the video. We're one of the same body. I love you. All right? I'm out. Peace.